here at PlebLab, though, what we do is we accelerate Bitcoin companies, and we're focused on a community of developers, hackers, creatives, founders, builders. And I think since the early days, since we first started, we've been very cognizant of like the amount of attention that we give to people that are coming into Bitcoin. So we have some projects in the lab that are pretty cool. We have partners that we work with inside of our ecosystem, and Jack here does the newsletter. So if you guys are interested in staying up to date, there's a weekly newsletter that comes out, and you click that and you can sign up. And then we have some videos and stuff on there. These are all the builders that have currently building in the lab. And these are some of our PlebLab alums. So these are people that have gone through PlebLab and went on to create amazing things. These are probably names that you probably have heard of, but we're super proud of them. We're super thankful for them because, one of the things that we love about what we do at PlebLab is we want you to get to success and then get out. Not like in a bad way. We just want you to get to where you're going to go and keep growing. So we don't want you to stay stuck there unless you like Topher, where you love it and you want to be a part of what we're doing for the future. So like I said, PlebLab is founder-led, founder-focused, providing resources and mentorship to drive impactful Bitcoin companies since 2021. These are the people that make PlebLab run. And we have people like Jack, who came on this year to help us too as well. And then we have some contractors outside of PlebLab. But me and Teresa pretty much run the day-to-day stuff every day. And then, yeah, we do some really cool stuff. We do hackathons, Top Builder, Startup Day. And these are some of the different founders and other people that have given us some really good, kind words. So yeah, if you're interested in PlebLab, definitely you can come to this website, pleblab.dev, learn more. And we have different options for you. You just have to click apply. But we think that everybody who's come through PlebLab have definitely gotten their money's worth. So yeah, if you have any other questions, book a call, all that kind of stuff. With that, we're going to jump into, show one more thing. It's called Startup Day. So Startup Day is happening March 13th. We'll get into the teams here in a second, but the entirety of Top Builder, it all leads to Startup Day. And Startup Day is going to be phenomenal this year because it takes place during Bitcoin Takeover Week, which I don't know how much I can share, but just set your calendar, probably request vacation that week of March, because there's going to be stuff that we're going to do here at the Commons, stuff that Unchained's going to do, stuff that PlebLab's going to do, and then there's some other secret surprise stuff that's probably going to happen that week. So that whole week during South by, we have the Bitcoin Takeover, and it's going to be amazing. So yeah, Startup Day, there's going to be announcements. The Top Builder competition, the finale of the Top Builder is going to be here. Joe from Unchained is going to do the keynote this year, which is phenomenal because he has probably the most experience in town of how to run a Bitcoin company the proper way. And then we have some Startup Day speakers. It's going to be pretty phenomenal. We're going to add some more speakers this coming month, and we have some Startup Day announcements from some startups and some founders that we want to share. That want to share some of their exciting news for 2025. And you can check out the schedule here on the website. Just go to pleblab.dev/startupday, and we'll be adding all this in early in February. But yeah, if you want to check out the previous Startup Day, you can go click on some videos, get your Startup Day pass. We're doing this really cool thing this year where we're selling our tickets just like a normal ticket that you get for 149 buckaroos. Or you can get something that we're calling like the Startup Day Pass. That comes with a shirt, that comes with Pleb TV, that comes with all sorts of really other goodies. So if you click on that, it's a little bit more, but I think it's actually worth it. If you're competing in Top Builder, you get in free, so you're fine. You don't have to pay for that. But everybody else, here you go. Yeah, and then we have some links here for some nearby hotels and stuff. And if you have any questions, all the stuff's right there available for you. Okay. With all of that, let's get into Top Builder 2025 Season 2 roadmap. Cool. The first thing I want to share here is PlebLab. So PlebLab's evolving. So I updated these numbers this morning. Um, we're growing. We have the biggest community of Bitcoin-only founders and developers in the world. Over 628 students have enrolled in a PlebLab course. We have 159 founders, developers, and creatives in our community chat. We have 48 new Bitcoin projects and companies that we've onboarded into the ecosystem since 24, 25, since we started keeping track of everything. We've done 16 startup days, hackathons since we founded. We've done over 270 workshops. We'll do probably another 20, 25 workshops this year, maybe a little bit more. And so, yeah, we're all kind of all cars go. So, and then we also just did our first international startup day last year in Mexico City, and we plan on doing another international startup day this year, later this year. I was thinking maybe Hawaii or something. What do you think? That'd be cool, right? Tokyo? Do a startup day in Tokyo? Oh man, imagine that. We could totally do that. Yeah, we should totally do that. Anyways, we'll do another startup day later this year, and then we'll make that announcement um, at some point. But yeah, maybe Tokyo. That sounds cool. Yeah, so like I said before, we're founder-led, founder-focused. Everybody who started at PlebLab, we were all founders. We did it. We only knew each other. We only had each other to depend on. So that's where our mindset and ethos has come from founders. So I think that's why PlebLab works. And so here are some of the quotes that I talked about earlier. So some cool key metrics for Top Builder Season 2. The application period was between October 23rd of last year to January 10th, which was yesterday, technically. We had over 243 plus application views. We had only 35 completed submissions. And I successfully onboarded 17 projects. And I had over 35 one-on-one interviews. So out of the 35, there was like 17 ones that we felt that we could help for Top Builder. We made a lot of noise trying to promote Top Builder. So we were on at TabConf during Top Builder to promote Top Builder. We were had some coverage from Bitcoin News. I think the only Bitcoin only media company that's out there right now. We had some coverage on Simply Bitcoin. Shout out Nico and Opti. And then we had coverage from Green Candle. Shout out Brandon. And of course, Stacker News, Primal, and then X and YouTube. So we did our best this year to promote it. But I think what I found out was everybody kind of knew the message from last year that we're really looking for people that really want to be here, want to win. And I think those people heard the calling, so that's why they're here. Yeah, so the program is going to run roughly from, it started in October, like all the work started in October, and it's going to end here in March. It leads to startup day. There's going to be workshops, activities, stand-ups. We're going to do some more cool marketing stuff later this month and in February. And then the final competition is on March 13th. Okay, with that, let's get into the season 2 teams. So this is cool. This is my favorite part of this whole program because we get to talk about the teams, people that we're here to work for. I feel really confident this year that we have a really strong crop of builders, and I think that these individuals are, I guess, since it's season 2, they kind of know the expectations going in. They can talk to other people in the ecosystem, so they know what to expect. And I think these teams are phenomenal. And I think the people that represent these teams are, tried and true, bleeding orange Bitcoiners. So the first team is Quest for Sats. You can also, I should mention, you can go to our GitHub here and see all the teams in Top Builder. We even have all the workshops and stuff that we'll update, but all the teams are here. But with that, let's go back to the, okay. Yeah, so first team, Quest for Sats. The second team, Discrete Luck. This is an interesting team out of Denver. Third team is BitSpend. So this is Jeremy from Africa. He's punching above his weight. He's he's out there on X promoting it. He wants the gold. We got Plunda. This is Jawa's team. Plunda. This one's an interesting one. Check it out if you're interested. Stats GG. So I think this one is uh, going to be pretty interesting to see how it plays out because they're doing some really cool lightning video stuff. Do they have the domain? I think he does. Um, Next one is Inherent. So this is one that we just onboarded yesterday, and they're coming new. They're new into Bitcoin as far as the team. They were previously in another that shall not be named protocol, but they heard the call, so now they're working on Bitcoin. The next team is Club Bink. And then this team, Branta. So Keith is one of the founders at Branta, and I don't know. He seems really confident that he's going to win this thing. So I think he kind of reminds me of Resolver last year when they came in. Everybody was like, Resolver's the team to beat. I think this year, Branta might be the team to beat, but we'll see. He'll be coming to PlebLab next month. So if anybody, oh, I should also mention if any of the builders that are watching, if you're interested in coming to PlebLab to build, you're more than welcome to come to PlebLab. Just shoot me a message like Keith did and let me know the dates so we can save you a desk. Next one is Flash. Oliver from Jippy, probably the most popular team coming into Top Builder this year. He's out there working in the. Hey Sam, have you talked to Oliver from Jippy? You have about the AR stuff. You have talked to him? Yeah. Okay, cool. It's pretty cool stuff for now. What do you think? So he said Sam's like I don't know, I don't know what Sam does, but he's always around with the AR stuff and creative guy. But he just said right now that augmented reality is here, and yes, Chippy will be mainstream. And I quote, end quote. The next team is one that came back from last year. They also were in the sovereign engineering cohort right after Top Builder, and then they went on to the Bitcoin conference. And then what else did you do, Christian? You did a lot of things. Yeah, dude. Shops are like blew up last year. It was really cool to see how much they grew right after the final round. They made the final round of Top Builder last year, so Shopster's back again. Yeah, Christian's just relentless. That's why I like him. He's a relentless builder. He also was at Startup Day too in Mexico City. The next team after that is Assigned Money. And then the MIT team, this is the varsity team here, the Lightning Bounties crew. So shout out Enrique, shout out Will, shout out Mike. They're a strong team too. I wouldn't count them out. Have you taken a look at their stuff, Topher? I talked to Will for a bit. Yeah, yeah, very bright team. But yeah, they're. If you guys have, I should also mention for the builders, if you have any questions about GitHub, I think Will and that whole team probably understand it better than GitHub themselves. So reach out to them. They're doing something that's that probably hasn't been done before. I think in Bitcoin when it comes to GitHub. I don't know, a GitHub way of making money for your commits. So it's very different, very epic, which I love. Next one is Bitcoin events. So this one I think is going to be really interesting to watch because this could evolve in so many different ways. And it will be interesting to see what the builder does for this team, Andrew, and how he's able to take what's something that is already popular out there and then see if he could turn it into something very unique. So this is going to be, for me personally, I really like hard, challenging projects like this because it gives myself and other people inside of PlebLab the opportunity to like reimagine what Bitcoin events uh, website, potentially app, could look like. Next one is Kiki with CozyBot. So this is an AI project that I think it might be. I think it might be our only officially like AI focused project. I think everybody's using AI to some extent, but I think this actually might be the AI focused project that we have. So shout out Kiki. She has a very whimsical way of showing stuff on screen, and she just recently graduated. So I think this is going to be really cool to watch. And the final team, yeah, no, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, we got one more team after that. The second to last team is Blockstamp.app. So this is a very simple app, but I think the builder who I was talking to, he definitely wants to be involved because he sees the tremendous opportunity that Top Builder presents itself with, and maybe he could potentially turn it into something great. So I think he has set expectations for what he's trying to accomplish inside of Top Builder, which I think is awesome. But I'm curious to see what comes out of this because it's a very standard um, build as you go app right now, but it potentially could be something different. And the final team, which personally I hate to say this, but I kind of love this team because it's near and dear to my heart, which is music, PlebFM. So this is an ongoing project that Alex has been working on since 2022. Alex, maybe 2023. I'm not sure, but it's used at a lot of developer parties, a lot of conferences. We've used it before at PlebLab. It's a really cool it's a really cool way to run an instance of like Spotify inside of the browser that allows you to shoot stats to play songs. It's basically like a lightning jukebox. But what's really cool is some of the stuff that he has planned for Top Builder to do with it. And I think in some ways this is going to be one where when I look at it, I'm just like, man, dude, the possibilities of this are endless. So I think he might be building something that's like completely different that we've never seen before in Bitcoin. So I have high expectations for him. No pressure, Alex. Um, but yeah, this is the final team, PlebFN, and I think that's everything. Can I get a round of applause for all the Top Builder teams? Do you guys have any questions for the audience or even for the people that are in the chat here? Maybe, maybe not. No questions. How many teams from last year? Let me see. We have one, two, three. Yeah, just three. Yeah, just three. What's interesting about the teams from last year, like I don't think we personally invited them back. I think they just invited themselves. So I was looking for a fresh crop, but I'm excited that some of the teams from last year joined it. I wasn't expecting them to, but I think it's very bullish that they are because they've already gone through one whole round, or they've already gone through one, so they know what to expect, and so I think they're at a better. I think personally, like Branta and Jippy and Shopster, they probably know exactly what to do this time to get to the final round. I would say, but at the end of the day, I should also mention this. This is not just Cars Top Builder. I mean, it is me and Jack and a couple other people behind PlebLab that are putting this together. But at the end of the day, it's more my vision, but it's definitely these people here. So let me share this screen just so you guys can know. Um, yeah. So it's definitely these people here that will all be deciding. So Topher, myself, Keon, Steven, Teresa, Nick, Phil, Austin, and then Darren. So all these people will be deciding your fate to get to the final round. So if you see them when you come to Austin, or if you see them in chat, Make sure you introduce yourself to them, like because I think it could only help you personally. Um, and then these people right now will be the judges. We were waiting to confirm one more potential judge, but hopefully we'll have that confirmed by the end of the month. But these people will judge you on the final day of startup day. And last year, Lisa and Marty were on the judges team. So Armand and Danny are new, and then we have one more person that we're waiting for, who I think will hopefully say yes. We'll see. Waiting for him to hear back. Other than that, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to DM me if you're the builders watching. I'm excited. I think this is going to be phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to sharing all this information to the world. Hopefully next week in a blog post. But yeah, that's all I got. Teresa will be coming up next here in like 5 minutes. Okay.